How's it going, guys? Daniel Char here, Metal Mortgage, and today we're going to talk about the finance triangle. So this is what banks look for to qualify you for financing when you're trying to buy a home. I call it the finance triangle because it's so easy to visualize. Just think of a triangle. There's three main components that the bank's going to want to see. So at the top, it's going to be your income. On the side is going to be the credit, and then your down payment. Okay, and if you just visualize a triangle, it makes life so much easier. So what the banks are going to want is to know, how are you getting paid? How are you going to be able to sustain the financing that you're asking for? And they're going to ask if you are an employee, if you're employed or self-employed. So if you're an employee, it's super simple. They just take your salary. If you have bonuses, commissions, overtime, they'll take an average of that income over 2 years. When you're self-employed or a business owner, it gets a little bit more complex because now they want to see what your reported income is. Now, there are different channels of financing, which I'll talk about in our next video. But essentially, with business owners, they want to see what you report to the government. Okay, that's the income component. The next is credit. What is your credit rating like? How responsible have you been with other credit products like your credit cards, line of credit, car loans, OSAP? And the reasoning behind credit is the banks are looking at, if you're able to manage a current debt load, it shows that you're going to be more responsible for a mortgage, a higher debt load. Because most mortgages are in the Toronto area or Greater Toronto area, it's going to be over $400,000, right? So the thought process is, if somebody's not able to manage a $10,000 credit card, it's going to be very hard for them to manage a $500,000 debt load. Okay, so they just want to see how responsible you have been with your existing debt load. And I see the sun's above me, so I'm just gonna close up this sunroof over here. And also they want to see how much debt you have outstanding, so they can do your calculation on your debt to income calculation. So do you have a car loan? Do you have OSAP? Do you have a line of credit? Do you have another mortgage? And all of those play into the factor of calculating your debt to income ratio. The final component is your down payment. This is your skin in the game, okay? Your down payment and your closing costs. So how much total cash do you have to put down on this property? How much, where's this money coming from? Is it coming from your personal savings? Are you borrowing the money? Are you leveraging this money? Are you refinancing a property to get this down payment? Are you getting this money from family, which is called a gift? So knowing the finance triangle brings you to a certain level of understanding of how much mortgage approval you can get for your purchase. So just a reiteration, think of a triangle. It's income, credit, down payment. Once you know all three, it's going to be very easy. Less than 30 seconds, we can figure out what your maximum purchase price is going to be on your next home. If you have any questions, reach out. Happy to help you out. Take care.